So you have thoughts about going back to school. Question is, where do you start? Where do you want to start? What do you want to do? What, if any, degree are you looking for? Is it something pertaining to your job, or is it something pertaining to personal gratification? Well, if it's personal gratification, then that's a good start, because now you're not being pressured into anything, and the only challenge is yourself. So now that we know that we have personal gratification, where do we go from there? Are you paying out of pocket? How are you going to pay for it? Well, there's several options. One is paying out of pocket. The other one is actually where a lot of jobs nowadays have tuition reimbursement. Look into your job. The other ones are applying for student grants. Everything is not always out of pocket expense if you take the time to research and know the subject that you are trying to go into. The next thing would be the subjects that you would like to take. Well, that can be technical, because now you're looking at is it that you've been missing out on, or what is it that you want to enhance your knowledge on? Is it something pertaining to a career change, where you want to know something about possibly, let's say, interior design, and being an interior designer, then you are looking at what is it that you want to do. Are you looking for the first thing of going into a house, or styling the house to help someone move in and be fully comfortable? What are the options? Or are you also saying, I'm too old? Well, let me tell you, there's no such thing as being too old. Being too old is a mindset. Being too old has always been something that people have said, but it's not actually true. It's a cop-out that we use when we are afraid to achieve or dream higher. Well, if an 82-year-old woman, an 88-year-old woman can go back to school and get a master's, believe me, I'm sure that a 30-year-old or even a 50-year-old that has children and a full-time job can go back to school. It's called determination. Are you determined enough to go back to school to get your education? Not because someone is forcing you, but it's because you are determined to be a better you. Other things are, now we've passed the age. You want to take an online course, or do you want to go sit in a classroom? Do you have the time to sit in a classroom? Well, these are the options that you look. So you weigh out your differences, your pros and your cons, and after you look at each of your pros and your cons, which one comes out the best, your cons or your pros? Well, for some of us, because we work a full-time job, we have a family that we have to take care of, we nest to going online. Why? Because now I can do my studies on my time. I don't have to take off of work, go home, pick up Susie, take Susie home, go to class, possibly be late, fight traffic, whatever the circumstances be. We are right on point, because now we can get home at any time, sit down, open up our computer, and do our work. The subjects that you decide to take are all up to you. Start out small, start out slow. Take out 2 classes, maybe even 1. Only you can determine what is best for you. Don't let other people tell you what they think that you should take. Know your subject and know where you're going. Don't be discouraged because good results come in determination. If you're willing to sacrifice, you can accomplish everything that you are going to go for. Your goals are only a hand reach away. So reach out for your goal. You can do it if you try. You can do it if you believe in yourself. You can do anything if you just try. So go back to school. What do you have to lose? You can accomplish this. You have a dream. Make your dreams come true.